Hello, hello. Hang on, I gotta go turn off the music so I don't get in trouble. But you guys can check out what I've already been doing. I'm already working over there. That area, you guys can check it out. I've already been working at it. Then I decided I wanted to hang out with you guys. So hello and welcome everyone. I didn't share this out, but then I decided I wanted to hang out. Oh, I didn't shut it off. So hello and welcome everyone. I didn't share this out. Oh, that was loud. Hello, hello. So I'll show you guys what I've done already. I've changed out my light and I put all the important ones over here, the ones that need the light. Got my lemon over there, avocados over there, aloe vera over there, my other plants, and here's a little avocado is doing really well. I'll show you this avocado that's doing really, really well. This baby, I didn't know it was going to come around, but it did. So I put, so I got some basil over here. Got lots of basil. Basil's doing good, but I want to plant these herbs. Got all these herbs here that I want to plant. So now I got to work on this area over here where the plants came from, and all my crafts are over there because the last time I did crafts, I just kind of put them all over there. And so now I have to organize. I'm always organized. So I also moved the plants from over there because the air conditioner is over there and it was too cold for the tropical plants. So I had to move it. And because summertime, I need my air on. So I got all my hanging plants up there still. They're going to stay there. The hanging plants, they're good. All my hanging plants that I got. All up in there. All up in there. I'm going to move this down. This is going to come down. It's going to sit on the ground again. All of my paints over there. And I got all my paints, rocks and stuff over there. I got to find an area for that. Probably going to put it back on this shelf again. Going to take that shelf down. So I do cleaning in the evening. During the day, it's just too hot. Other things to do, especially in summertime. So I got my hair done yesterday. Dyed my hair. I'm just put it up a little because this is too much hair. This is too much hair. Hey, JB. Well, people still. How's it going, Cass? Cool new angel. Oh, thank you. Hello. Oh, do you see my baby over there? She's over there. She's right there under the tree or behind the lemon tree. She's smelling the lemon over there. She's right there. My little angel, my angel kitty. Here's my plants. But yeah. So let's get started. I'm just gonna get working over here. If you want to come up, come on up. Chat with me. If not, I'm just gonna keep checking the chat. So yeah, I want to get this done because this week I want to start a day where I organize for the week. You know what I mean? Like I have to pick a day. Probably Sunday is going to be the day where I go to, like my tarot channel. I'm going to be scheduling every week my stuff that I'm going to be doing for the week for that channel. So then everybody knows when to come there, when to look for me, whatever, or when to keep an eye out for my live. And I know that even if you're subscribed, you don't always get the notifications. So for my readings, though, like it's when you guys are meant to see him and when you feel like you need to hear him. So I can do them anytime, but I'm going to start a schedule where I do, like I already have certain things I do. I do pick a stash. I do the 4 element readings. I do the all signs, which is coming up now. I haven't done the all signs in a minute. People really like when I do the all signs, the astrology reading, and I'm going to add a few other ones, like just specifically for healing. Those are going to be in the Oracle folders. So I'm also going to organize my folders. So everything Oracle, everything healing and stuff like that is going to be in my Oracle folder, the Oracle reading folder, and the other, I might name it something else, might heal it, the healing and oracles folder. And then the other one is going to be specifically for astrology, tarot, and stuff like that. The all signs, like the all signs folder is going to be specific for that. And then I'm going to leave my cooking folder because I share from my Crafty Cast from this channel. I share on my other channel if I have a folder for that. So that's what I'm going to do. And then one for like crafts and stuff and outdoors. Outdoors, it's going to be another one. So yeah, on this one. And this one's going to be outdoors folder, crafting folder, and a cooking folder. That's pretty much all the stuff I do on here, right? And then I might add another collaboration folder on both channels. So that way, anything that we do collaborations with others is going to be in that folder. I just got to get everything organized. I love what I do, and I just want it more organized. I want it to be able to be more organized so I don't have, I want my house to be all organized and nice all the time. So I want to get to the point where I don't always have to organize. Not a lot, just a little bit. So it doesn't take so much time. So yeah, my healing crystal, I put that with the plants. I'm going to clean this one. It's been sitting with the plants. So I got all of my plants that I had over there on that dresser. I've got them all over here on the coffee table at the moment, but they're not going to stay there. So I try not to be loud late at night, but it's only like 10:40 right now. So I don't try not to do any vacuuming at night or anything like that so the neighbors don't get disturbed. And I try not to move anything that's loud. So I try to be respectful. But let's get started. I'm going to start moving some stuff. I cannot do readings if my house is not organized. I cannot do cooking either when my house is not organized. And those are the things I love to do. So to do that, to be able to do that, I have to organize first. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So I wash the animals' bedding. And I can only do so much, and then I get sore and I have to relax. So I planted a plant in here. It's doing not too bad. I might paint this one day. But I want to make more baby plants of this so I can, make some money off my plants too. Because I love them, but, I can't let my house be taken over all the way. But I love it. I love it. I do. I love this greenery that I have created for myself. I've created my own happiness in my home. When COVID was going on, I was focusing on my security in my home and my happiness in my home with what I had, with who I had, love the people that are in your life, right? So that's what I've been doing, is loving the people that have been in my life. And so I got some more stuff. So this I'm going to probably use for, I don't do a lot of knitting, but I do a little bit of crocheting, but I'm not going to use it for that. I'm going to probably use this for when I do readings and I have to take some cards with me. I'm going to probably put them in here. Put my reading stuff in here if I go traveling somewhere, and if I have to do a reading somewhere, I'll take some of my cards, put them in here. Use this as my little thing to hold the cards. I always find use for something. I got some shelves to put up too, but I gotta find the studs first. I got a stud finder. Now I just gotta find a stud. Oh, all right. Get to work, Anna. All right. I'll just put that over there because that will shield the light a little bit for Shelby over there. She's on the couch. Yeah, it's you need a light. You don't need the light so shining brightly on you, right? So what have you been up to, JB? What have you been up to? Okay. We got some dirt over here. I already knew that only the night owls are gonna be up. Only the people that really love me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I got a couple more little bowls. I'm gonna put these in my room for my kitty, so I can start giving my kitty the medicine in his water, because my son doesn't remember, and they have a dish in their room, and in my son's room, so he doesn't remember to put the medicine in there, but the dog can't have it, so they usually drink from the dog's water. So I gotta do it myself. Place is decorating decorate it nicely. I've been making teeth, of course. So you've been working on your house, making your house pretty and nice for yourself and relaxing for yourself, and you've been building teeth. That's awesome. Giving people their smile back. That is a really good job to have. You know, you should be very happy that you get to do something for people, you know, like that. Because I'm one of those people that had really bad teeth since I was a kid because, you know, we grew up like in a different country, poor, and dentist wasn't even a thing when I was a kid. So my teeth were really bad already at 18 years old. My teeth were really bad. And I was very insecure about my teeth in my teenage years and my young adult years. And then when I had my last baby, when I had my stillborn baby, when I went through that, my teeth really took a toll. It really took a toll on my teeth. And so after I gave birth, we scheduled the appointment to have surgery. So I got all my teeth removed because I was in so much pain with my teeth. And so that didn't help my eating disorder, not being able to chew. So I got my teeth and I feel very blessed. And I was so happy after I went through it. I mean, it was a lot to go through. Being put to sleep 3 times in 1 year was a lot to go through, but I did it, and I'm glad I did. And well, the third time was my cervical. I had cervical cells, and that they were developing, and so they had to go in and do surgery, like in and out surgery. I went in. They put me to sleep, and then I woke up a little bit later, and went back to work 2 days later after that. And yeah, and here I am. So yeah, I've been through hell, but I didn't give up. I was like that song, you know, when you're going through hell, keep on going. You might get out before the devil even knows you're there, right? Right? Sometimes we go through stuff to really become, you know, become better, to feel better, to be able to be better. Because when we feel good, we can be better people, right? So a lot of people that are angry or whatever, that are miserable, they are not well, like there's something wrong with them, like they have something wrong. So it's it's not always mental. Sometimes it's physical, right? And physical pain makes you mentally miserable. Believe me, I know. I even had like my old boss that was he was like the manager there, and he was a German guy. He asked me one time, "Why are you so angry all the time?" I said, "Cause, like, you know," I was like, at that time, I was like, "Because my life isn't what I want it to be, and it makes me angry." I'd be happy if my life was the way I wanted it to be, right? So I answered his question. I just wanted to be, you know, feel good. That's all I wanted to do, is feel good for a change. I always felt sick. I always felt like at work, I always felt pain. I always had to like lean up against things to be able to stand all day. It was miserable. I was a miserable bee at work, but everybody there put up with me. I don't know how, why. Well, that is why we are friends online, because people who went through that exact, yeah. Um, what was, sorry, that's right. You are full extraction case, aka medically necessary. Yeah, it was medically necessary, and I only got my top, all my top done, and then my sides. So I got bottom, I have partial. But my bottom 6 teeth that I had, they're not really that good. So eventually I'm gonna have to get rid of all of them. I'm not looking forward to that. But I seen that they have some really awesome denters now. Like I seen there's another guy. You should like record this stuff. Like you should start recording it, JB. You know, that could be your content. You know, if you want people to really know you for who you are, you got to start like sharing your, life, other things than just the negative, right? Share the positive in your life, right? Because people can learn from that, right? And get through whatever they're going through. So, you build teeth and show it off, show off your gift. That's what I say, show off your gift, you know. Ask your boss like how you can work that in and do that, you know, be able to share some of the work. Because I seen people like doing that online. I just rent a room temporarily. Oh, oh, you're just renting a room temporarily where you're working or where you live. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, all I know is that it's my teeth are better than they were. That's all I know, is that they were better than they used to be, and I'm not in pain anymore, and I can eat anything I want. Oh, what did I just do? And I can eat anything I want. I can even eat hard candy and chew them up. I like candy. Okay, get to work, Anna. So I'm just finishing up what I was doing the reading about, like, for this month is like, clearing your space, all that stuff I talk about. I do that stuff. I don't just talk about it, I do it. Like when it comes up in the cards, I take that advice for myself. Oops. I might get a new floor by like June or July, they told me now. They're still looking for a carpenter. So if anybody in Huron County is a carpenter, get a hold of my boss, get a hold of the landlords here. They need some work done in these buildings. Some floor work. So yeah, they're having a hard time finding contractors. Ah, don't spill it. If my brothers were here, they could hire them. My brothers are contractors like that. They do that. Renovations, all that stuff. My brothers are builders. And they build houses. You got to start by sweeping up the dirt from the plants. Then you don't have to walk in. I hate walking in dirt. I really do. Bugs me. I'm always wearing socks in the summertime too, because I don't like any kind of like dirt under my feet ever. Well, and when I say dirt, I mean like dirty dirt. I don't mean like soil. Like I love being in the garden that's just whatever you call it. Tossed up the dirt, whatever. I love walking in a garden that's nicely, freshly tilled. Can't say the right word. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I do love being in the dirt, but not dirty house. Not dirt in the house. So this one's getting really nice and beautiful. I put this in one of those glass pans, but eventually it covers the pan and you don't even see it. You just see the plant. But I think it's very Very nice looking already. These plants do really well in my house, especially in the summertime. I love them. But I'm trying to incorporate more different style plants, different kinds of plants. Yeah, let's do work already. Cats are swearing. You receive. Oh, I have had a joint rolled for a while, but I haven't like smoked it. I rolled it. I went and took my doggy out and was gonna smoke it outside. Then it was too cold outside. It was like actually chilly tonight. So I just came back in and I started doing this, and I haven't even smoked my joint yet. I smoked a lot yesterday because I was doing a lot of thinking yesterday. So today I wanted to do some doing. And so that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to lift this off now. This isn't really heavy. There's not a lot in here. So I can lift this off. This is light stuff that's in there. Oh, so I do it properly. Okay, I got it down. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. Okay, so where am I going to put this one? I don't know yet. I was going to put it on here. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Because I think I'm going to put the fireplace all the way to the wall. To the window, to the wall. Watch them bitches fall. I'm just kidding. Love that movie, though. Love that movie, and I don't even know what it's called. Do you know what it's called, JB? Watch them bitches fall. Of course, the bad ones, you know. The bad ones, of course. Bad ones. Oh. Oh, there's such a mess over here. Like, I have... say the other day I was looking for a screw, and I have this... I have all like any extra screws and stuff like that. Stuff that you may need one day. Little parts, and so it's all in here, and it's all dumped out over here in this thing, so I have to clean it up. Bunch of screws over here. I just put it in the shelf that I bought. I mean, I didn't buy, I mean, bought. That I found. Well, I found it. Well, I didn't find it. I got it given to me. A friend found it, and they gave it to me. So it's going to be a little bit loud for a second. You never know when you're going to need a screw. never need one. You never know when there's going to be a screw loose. So, or something. Screw loose. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. So I got this chain too to hang up lights and stuff. That in there. Another little shelf that I'm going to put up and put some plants on. Yep. It's got two hangy thingies, so I just need to get something in the wall I can hang it off on. You gotta get two screws in the wall and hang this up. Probably gonna, it would be nice over here. Yep, I'll put that over here for now. Then I got, what do I got in here? Oh, I got clothespins in there for when I do it to hang up my clothes. And also to do crafts. I use clothespins to do crafts. That's what I do with them. Like my nice funky hairstyle. This is my working hairstyle. This is where Tracy Oceanfire would save me from the comment I won't make. Well, be nice. You know you have Tourette's and you got to control it. You got to learn to control it. Well, that's what it sounds like. You got Tourette's syndrome. I don't know when you're like meant to be like or be called that or whatever. I think I've had it though. It's when you're so angry that you just like say things that just come out of your mouth without thinking. Hey, Fairy Dust. Hey, how's it going? I'm just hanging out. Do you want to come hang out with me, Fairy? You want to come up? I'll post the link. I'm just organizing, manifesting. Jokes. No, but for real. No, when I first had my hair broken this last time, oh man, the things that I said, the things that I said when I was angry. The things I said when I was angry, there was no thought behind that. There was just a say. It was just a quick reaction. I got a whole thing of rocks over here that I'm going to paint. I'm going to do a bunch of astrology, like, signs, like, all the signs like Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Leo, Gemini, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do a bunch of astrology. Shines. What's in here? Oh, these are just empty containers of paint. I could probably just throw them out because I'm never going to use them. Yeah, I'm going to throw these out. I'm not going to use them. Oh, wait. There is still paint. There's still paint. Okay, I'm not throwing this out yet. I did do a reading tonight for the collective, and I just wanted to check to see if my chat was still having problems, but it's fine now. It's okay now, so I'll be back tomorrow to do a reading for the Pick a Stash. More rocks. More rocks, more rocks, more rocks. Empty. I might clean it and keep it. Oh, it smells good still. Vanilla. I wanted to make some incense, but I haven't been able to make the incense because I need sage. I need powdered sage. Love, love, love your place. Well, Fairy, you're welcome to come and visit me anytime. All you guys come down and you guys should go on a road trip. A couple people should go on a road trip just to come and see me. Not for no big gathering, just to come and see me and hang out with me for a week. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You, Fairy, and someone else. Pick someone else, and yeah. Might plant some rock. Thank you. Yeah, you and somebody that has rock in their name, you can both come down, I'll show you guys the town. I'll be like your tour guide. We'll go explore places that are amazing. That would be so much fun. Like, you guys are nomads. You're supposed to go on the road. So come on down. I'm still in training. You guys got to encourage me. I'm still working on it. I'm still kind of going through the empty nest syndrome, right? So I'm still working on that. I'm working on myself to be able to just travel and without a care in the world. But I don't know if that's possible for a mother to be able to just travel without a care in the world. I think that might be a lot to ask. So if I can't travel, I might as well have people come to me and then we travel together to locally, like here. I'll show you all around here. Oh, that's not one in there. I just want my house to stay nice for a change. And I really need to get rid of that couch. And I think it's only like, so it's $20 to dispose of it. And it's probably going to cost me at least $20 for gas. So it's going to cost me like $40 to get rid of this damn couch. Because I do know somebody with the truck and they would do it if I put gas in their truck. So just gotta set that up so I can get rid of it. So I hate this couch in here. Like I needed it for a while. The landlords gave it to me, somebody that left it behind here in the building. And now it's staying in the damn building. I don't want it, but like it's so old. I'm not into like the flowered couches. Like I like eccentric stuff, but I'm not into the flowered couches. That's like, ugh. No, that's not my thing. So, and Shelby, I'm gonna make her a nice bed. I'm gonna make her a nice huge bed for her that I can take anywhere with her, so she can travel with me. And I am looking for a van to be able to travel just in the van or travel with my camper hooked up, so I can choose either way. So if I'm going to a festival, like let's say I'm going to a festival, I'll take my camper because I'm parking it with all my stuff in it, like all of my crafts, everything is going to be stored in the camper then. And then my house is going to be a lot emptier because all of the stuff that I'm going to be selling is going to be stored in the camper. I have to get some security in a camper too. And some of the stuff here is dumped on the floor, so I have to clean it up. Might bring you guys down here so we can chat with you while I'm doing it here. I'm sitting out on the ground. Oopsie. Trying to set it up so I don't. There you go. Okay. Where's everybody anyway tonight? Like anybody else on live right now? I didn't even check because I was just working and then I decided to come on here because I was already working. Rat Pat. Well, the guy that we used to be, his channel used to be Rat Pack. He was on earlier. And I can't remember what his name or what his channel was called now, but something different. No, Nomadic Rat Pack? That's what his channel used to be called. He was on earlier. Oh, that's what happened. See, I was trying to grow a celery. I was trying to grow a celery, and I didn't realize that it must have fell out of the water, and it was growing. See, it was growing. And now it's all dried up, and it was on the floor here. It must have fell out of the little grow thing. You know the song that came on today in my head and it just wouldn't stop and it wouldn't stop? Is that song All Star? Get Your Game On. It's All Star Smash Mouth. Is it Smash Mouth? But it's the All Stars song. That song, I had to play it. So that's why I had the music on when I first come on live, because that song was just wouldn't allow me to leave me alone. Like the song wouldn't leave me alone. It was just stuck in my head. Oh, and you're here, Fairy, because you know what? I had a dream last night and you were in it. That is so strange because I never have dreams anymore. And I had a dream last night and you were in it, Fairy. And it was we were at the Red Rocks. We were at the Red Rocks and where I want to go. So we were at the canyon somewhere together. I don't know who else was there. I can't remember the dream now. I should have written it down when I woke up. Why didn't I do that? Because this was a dream. This was a premonition. Yes. Yes, he's going on Oregon meetup. I need to video the Oregon meetup. Oregon. How far away is Oregon from Ontario? Yeah, Red Rocks. Like, you know, like the canyon. Like where I'm dreaming to go to. Like, you know, I've been dreaming about going to the canyon for years. And I had a Native American friend. She was like a mentor in my life. And people used to call us Thelma and Louise, me and her. We never did crazy things. We just hung out, drank coffee, and smoked pot. 62 years old, just, you know, cool lady to hang out with. And I learned a lot from her. And I told her one day, we should go to the Grand Canyon together. We should go on a trip to Grand Canyon together. And then we should do what Thelma and Louise did. And she's like, oh, they go up the cliff. We don't want to do that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. We don't want to do that. And then later on, she's like, let's go do that. And then, or we should do that, she said. And I'm like, yeah, we should do that. But what about, like, you know, going off the cliff? And she's like, oh, the cliff is only like, you know, a foot. So that's not a big cliff or anything. It's just in the movies. So that was her and I back and forth conversation about that. And she's not here anymore physically. So I know that if I go there, I know that her spirit's going to definitely be with me. So I can't wait to go. I really can't. I'm excited to go up there to the Grand Canyon, explore the desert, and just really see what you know, because I'm an energy empath. So I like to go to places and see what I feel and to know where I want to be and where I belong. So, you know, people like us, we can't really just decide where we're going to go live for the rest of our life because we don't know where we're going to feel good. Yeah, so is Troy in here? I didn't see Troy coming in. I don't see Troy. Is Troy in the chat? Because I don't see him. So Troy's going to? Is that what you mean? Troy's going to the meetup? Let me Google it. You said, yeah, Ontario, Canada. And I actually have to go get my passport and might have to fly. No, might have to drive, but that's okay. I like driving. There's my kitty. She's always with me when I'm doing things. And so sometimes I'll just grab her. When I make my coffee in the morning, I'll grab her. She'll come and wake me up sometimes. And today I slept all day and I kind of woke up with a headache. But she'll come and wake me up. She'll come and meow in my room, and then I'll pick her up and I'll carry her around while I'm making my coffee. She watches me make my coffee because I'll hold her in one arm and use my one hand to make the coffee. And she's like, She just like chills on my shoulder, and I kind of hold her with my hand and chilling on my shoulder, and she makes coffee with me. Grand Canyon is very spiritual. Believe me, I just felt like jumping over the cliff 25 years ago when I first seen it. Well, I'm glad you didn't do that. But I need to go to a place that's spiritual because I need to feel like I'm at home. You know what I mean? I need a spiritual place because where I live, people aren't very spiritual. I kind of feel like that troll in Central Park some days. Have you ever seen that movie? It's a kids movie. It's called The Troll in Central Park. It's a good movie. Grand Canyon. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, I don't want to jump off the cliff. Unless it's with one of those things, bungee jumping. Yeah. Then I don't know if I'd even do that. Like, I don't know. Because I don't know if I would trust the bungee to hold. That would be something I'd have to really contemplate. Yeah, there's bulbs in here. Oh, no, I thought I meant Troy S. Oh, that's his name. Nomadic Rat Pack, that's his name, is Troy too. Okay. Okay, I think I got most of the stuff organized down here now. I can get off my butt and get up and start sweeping and moving stuff. We got some air dust. I need to clean out my computer, but I don't think there's enough air dust in these. This is just leftover from my son cleaning something else the other day. But my neck is still stiff from the other day. Like, I don't know why I don't know why my neck is stiff. I need a massage. Like, I need some rubbing. I need some rubbing. These are all pennies in here. I also make penny ruins. You know how pennies are lucky? Well, I make penny ruins. Yep, I do. And I got all my brushes and stuff in here. Got all my brushes and stuff in here. (1,727 miles and kilometers it is. Oh, yeah, it's easier to look at it as in miles, right? See, but we are kilometers here. So it'd be like 2,007, almost 3,000 kilometers. With stops and stuff, it would take about 3,000 kilometers if you want to do a little sightseeing on the way. About 3,000 kilometers. Got to make sure your vehicle is in really good condition. It does sound closer in miles. Maybe I'll just think about it in miles, and then I'll just go on an adventure, start traveling, and then before you know it, I'm there. So when you don't really think about your destination and you really think of it more as a journey to get there, like you enjoy your ride, you enjoy your views on the way there, you stop and you look at things when you see nice things. I think then it wouldn't be as long of a trip because that whole adventure, the whole way there, you had an adventure, right? So by being a person that lives on a road, that would be the way that I would want to do it. I would give myself enough time to get there. So give yourself like an extra week, basically. So basically, so that way, that extra week, you can just, as you're heading there, you can stop along the way to the cool places that you see along the way. And then that way, it's not such a long trip. Makes sense, huh? Yeah, JB lives in New York. Los Angeles and New York, how far away from that is that from? You're around Los Angeles, right, Ferry? Renee? A, Canadian A. A. Oh, Boston. Isn't Boston near New York, though? Because you and Annie are around each other, not too far from each other. You and Annie could probably have a meetup, too. Me and Annie could have a meetup. Annie lives in New York. You live in Boston. A. Are you Canadian? A. Can you pass for a Canadian? Just say A all the time, eh? A. As I say it, just say A all the time, eh? Eh? Yes, it's about 3,000 miles. LA to New York. Oh, wow. That's crazy. All right, let's get the floor cleaned. The rest of the floor here cleaned. I don't know how much more energy I have to do how much more work, but you know that song by Nicki Minaj? Fairy? The fairy song? Fairy Godmother? Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh. I sometimes think about you when I hear that song, Fairy. I think about you sometimes. Because, like, Nicki Minaj and then the fairy comes to visit her. I have a tight schedule. You have a tight schedule? I got my basket of paints. Oh, I need to eat something. I just had soup today. I need to eat some food. Oh, somebody messaged me. I have to listen to it. Oh, it's a good song. It's called Nicki Minaj, Fairy Godmother. I think that's called. I like I like those young singers. I do. They inspire me like to be more like girly and stuff like Nicki Minaj, Shakira. I love Shakira. Shakira has been my one of my favorites for years. Out of singers, I love Shakira. I even like Cardi B. I like her attitude, and because you know what, girls with an attitude actually have had a hard time, and that's their protection mechanism, right? So I kind of see through that. So yeah, I like that. It's like it's like overcoming hard things and being powerful in your own energy, right? So yeah, I like these young women that are inspiring, and however they dress and look and whatever, that's just their own personal likes and stuff. People don't need to like copy them. Like that's their own problem. If they, it's like something to say, oh, well, I don't want my daughter wearing that, or, well, then raise your daughter not to wear that. That's your job as a parent. Because a lot of artists, they are doing it to be like mentors too, but at the same time, they're doing it for their own self well-being. Gwen Stefani, I like her too. No Doubt. Oh, she was in the. Oh yeah, she was in No Doubt, wasn't she? I listen to a lot of the female artists. I get inspired by the female artists as like for myself, and male artists I like them too. Some of the new ones are really awesome, and like like even Justin Bieber, he's a Canadian, and actually, like he actually knew my he met my brother, my youngest baby brother. It's funny how they were in the same place together, and that was before he became famous. So and he's really changed his life around too, and he didn't have an easy life either. But anybody that is becoming something in their life is people that are, I call them survivors, survivors from something they've gone through. So I used to watch Women on Top, the show Women on Top, and it's most of these women, they told their story, and most of these women that became successful, independent women, these women had gone through hard things in their life that they never gave up, and they just kept pushing forward, and that's where they came out of it and became very successful. People that have it easy all their whole life are not going to be successful. Not success that will last. Oh, JB sees you never in Boston, but would love to visit. I'm West Coast. Yeah, I'd like to visit all those places. Like I'd like to go to Vegas too, just because I would like to go to Vegas just to say I've been there. And I'd like to go to New York, and I'd like to go visit the places where Sex in the City was taped. I used to watch that show all the time. Sarah Jessica Parker was one of my favorites. But I liked all the girls together as friends. But she was like the one I most related to. I did already. I did. Look, JB, it is spick and span. Look, I did so. I'm quick like a magician, like magic. Now, what we got to do is we got to move all these plants off of here. We got to move all the plants off of here, and so then I can move the fireplace all the way to the wall. So I'm going to have to move this table. Sorry, I'm doing so many turns. It turns into a stair. I want to go where I can get a cheap hotel with rock fishing, jetties, and tons of bars. Well, we got them here. We got all that here, JB. Come on down. Who messaged me? I don't recognize this person that private messaged me. Who's that? Let me see. Why would this person be messaging me? Okay, well, I don't know, but why would this person be messaging me right now? Anyways, I'm gonna keep working. I just got a message from someone I've never had a message from, and I don't know why they would even message me. And this is someone I know who it is, but nothing to do with me. Oh, where am I gonna put these? I'm gonna put all my plants. Ooh! Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just dropped you guys. I just dropped you guys. Okay. I hope you guys didn't get hurt. I'm going down for a nap and see if I wake up. For Ron Darrow's. All right, in an hour. All right, see you, girl. Have a good nap. Sweet dreams. And if you have a dream, you might have the dream to continue the dream from mine, and maybe you can tell me what the dream was, what my dream was, because you're in it. So maybe you'll dream about it too, and then you can confirm what it means. All right, so I'm gonna get to work here. I'm gonna set it over here, and then you guys can see me doing it. One time on the live stream, I was carrying laundry and fell down. I was stairs. Oh my god, I needed a feedback. Crazy good. Yeah. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Yeah. Make sure that the dream is good so you can tell me all about it. All right. And I'm going to move all these babies off of here. And then I'm going to get this done tonight. I'm not giving up until I just get this room done. And tomorrow I can focus on other things. I don't like to focus on things for a couple of days in a row. I don't like to focus on the same thing over and over. It's boring for me. So you guys will never get bored with me. So you'll never get bored with me. See, when your coffee pot break, when your coffee maker goes and you have the pot left, you can always put plants on it. I got I got plants in my pot. I gotta make a couple more skirts yet. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully I don't keep you from sleeping. Hopefully I talk you to sleep. That's what normally happens. I'm usually good at talking people to sleep. So I've been told. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, my kitty's running around the floor like a crazy kitten. Like a crazy kitten. I'm just moving plants right now. My plants get a lot of attention from me. Sometimes more than people do. Well, GB, I'm gonna smoke my joint. I'm gonna have my joint finally. This is only my second joint today. So I got little baby one here. You got the little baby plant here. I want to make more of these little ones. Ah, knocking things down. Got another one over here. We got the little Sabera plant. It's a snake plant. Then we got these ones. I don't know when they're ever going to bloom. Hopefully one day. Come on, come on. Oh, I got the plants way up there. I got to get them down. Way up here. Shelf, I'm just going to put it on the bed. I still got this baby. This purple one. It needs a watering. Watering. I'll make my place look beautiful. Okay, I only know of the Red Rocks in Alta, Colorado, and Arizona. Yeah, I think Arizona and Colorado. Arizona is warmer, right? Colorado, I have a friend in Colorado that I'd like to go visit. She's a YouTube friend, but one day, hopefully, more than a YouTube friend. Hopefully, a real friend, a real personal friend one day. Her name is Tammy on Spirit Force. I love that girl, man. Like, she's such a strong female, too. And I love all the strong females, man. High vibing, strong females. High vibing. Do 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 do. And I love them because they inspire me, and hopefully I inspire them. And as a female, as a woman, as a feminine, as a divine feminine. Let's see, we're gonna put this one off too. Okay. Get a cloth. And now we're going to move it over here. Gonna get the mop. Hang on, get the mop. Where'd you get up today? Huh? All right, we gotta wash the floor. Wash the floor. And yes, JB, I got all the spots. Maybe you can come and do my floor and I'll tell you. You missed a spot. Just kidding. All right, everything back there is going to stay back there. The fireplace is a little heavy because it's got a lot of books in it. I gotta push. Push! Push! Hey, Nick, come here. Nick, come here for a sec. Come help me push this to the wall. To the wall, to the window, to the wall. Come on. Help me push it. You do it that side. Come on. Push. Oh, shit. Just plugged in, I guess. Not easy, is it? Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. I found a lighter. Found a lighter. All right. See? Now it's right there. Wait. And so we're going to put all plants over here. Okay. We're going to put the lamp over there too. The lamp right here. Oh, it's already looking a lot like roomier. Like it's already looking a lot roomier already. More open. I didn't like having that shelf up like that. So I'm gonna leave my freezer in the corner there. Do this here, and then. Sorry. For the people who are listening, trying to sleep, I'm sorry. I'm annoying. Ow. But if I'm annoying you and you're trying to sleep, you guys can shut me off. Shut me off. Who's here? Or 2 people here? Is JB still here? Um, okay. Okay, that's gonna go over here. I'm gonna put the shelves, that shelf over there. I'm gonna put that over there in the corner again. Have to make some room. Excuse me. Oh, the air feels nice on me though. Oh, they're nice. Air feels nice. Sorry. Yeah, there's Big Plan over here. I'm gonna go take her in the shower and give her a nice water. Let me take you guys with me. And I gotta do some work in the bathroom too. Got to. Oh, that's water. Oops. So this is. Oh, we've got lots of plants in the bathroom. So. Probably gonna come off there. I'm just wiping off the window. Turn that air off for a bit. This one is not doing too well. It's too cold over there for this one. I use my these big containers to plant. I plant and everything and anything. When I plant in everything. I'm cutting off these leaves here. So. The dead ones. I always go around and I check my plants for dead leaves, and that's why my plants are doing so well, because I don't allow the dead leaves to keep taking energy from the plant. So when there's a leaf that's not doing well, I gotta trim it, and then it starts looking nice. This one's perfect. Looking perfect. And look at these ones, all I have to plant them. This has only been a week since I propagated these ones. It's only been a week, and look at them. Lots of roots already. And these ones are hard to keep clean. These ones, I think they're called one drain Jews. I don't know the other name for them. I know there's another name for them. There was a thing, I've heard people still calling it that, but I heard someone say that they were not allowed to call this plant that anymore. There was a different name for it, and it was because of racial reasons why you can't call it a wandering Jew. But I don't know what the other name is for them. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. But these plants, they grow like a lot, but they don't last very long. Like, you have to keep replanting them. And kind of like the same thing with the other one. Like, you gotta really just keep them clean too. And also keep them trimmed, because if they get too big, then they end up dying, because I don't know, they just, like this one here, I'm gonna have to cut it because it's kind of, well, maybe if they all start just hanging down, then they wouldn't look bad. My grandma would have loved you to have an in bag, and you and her would have been talking jungle forever. Oh, I could talk about plants forever. I love plants. And I think they help you meditate. Like, I can't just, I'm the type of person, I can't just sit in one spot and meditate and think. If I do that, my head goes to like 10 of swords, you know. It's not relaxing for me to just sit in one spot unless I'm out in nature. Then there's lots to see, lots to hear. But I like being around my plants. And when I'm in a stressful mood or whatever, I always turn to my plants. And this is where my channel come from anyway, because I was going through heartbreak, and it was like one of those heartbreaks. It was a tower moment. Heartbreak was like one of those things that really floored you, because you never thought like that. Like, you never had no thought of it being like that. So anyways, it was very shocking. So I had to put my energy towards something positive right away, or else I was going to lose my shit. So I started planting, and I learned this really from my last boss. She would always be at her greenhouse. She would always be fiddling with the plants. And that woman gone through so much shit too. And she would always just, fiddle with the plants, and she had to be at work. People could not keep her away from there. And I understand now why, because it's the plants. Anyways, I started like with my plants, I started like doing planting and stuff like that whenever I felt like not good or whatever. And it started bringing me peace. So I just kept doing it. So now if I'm having one of those days where I'm like, I don't know what to do, and all this stuff feels like so stressful, whatever, then I just start going to check all my plants. And once I start doing that, my attitude, my thoughts, everything changes when I start doing that. So I turn to my plants for peace and guidance. Like, not that they're like, obviously plants are alive, but it's like someone is, it's like angels are like guiding me to stuff that are like, it's making me feel good. So it's healing for me, and hopefully it's healing for others too. And then sometimes just like chat, like we used to do, like everybody's done it. All girls have done this. Like, you know, you used to just chat with your girlfriend while you're doing stuff. Well, I've decided that on this channel, I might just come on one day and just like today and just hang out with you guys while I'm doing my stuff. And then you guys can see what I do when I'm kind of like MIA'd, you know, like when I'm MIA, this is what I'm doing. So I make my place what I like. I make my place to feel what I like to feel. So, and you guys know where I am when I'm MIA. MIA. Or whatever you want, however you want to call it. MIA. Calming and peaceful. Yeah, it is calming and peaceful. And yeah, plants give you oxygen. So, especially in the wintertime, you need even more plants. And I've kept all my plants alive during the winter. And I only have one small green light, one small grow light that I use for the most important plants, like the plants that need a lot of light, that need a lot of warmth and stuff like that. That's what I use that light for. And it's not even mine, it's my son's, but he's allowing me to use it. And I'm thankful that he's allowing me to use it, because it's not cheap to get one of those, I'm telling you. But other than that, I just have lamps. Like whenever I find a cheap lamp, I just get it, you know, and that's how I have light. So my plants do stay alive during the winter because I do give them, you know, house light. So they don't just live off of outside light, because I only have 2 windows in this room. I don't have north and south facing windows. I only have northeast facing windows. So I don't get the best sun from my windows. So to have plants in my house is kind of a challenge. So the ones that do grow here, they do grow in low light, is the pothos, and that's why I like to hang them on my ceiling. And it's kind of like once they're really full, they look beautiful hanging on the ceiling. And they also, like, it's keeping my animals kind of safer from them. Well, my animals kind of leave the plants alone. There's the odd time when I find a plant that has a little bit of chew marks on it, but for the most part, my cats leave my plants alone. And I don't keep like the tempting plants, like the spider plant. I don't keep it low enough for the animals to get to it. They do love that one. So that one I have to keep it on top of like things higher. So I keep it on my fridge, or in my room I keep it on top, on the highest spot where the cats don't get access to. So gotta have both, you know. I gotta have my enjoyment, and the cats gotta be safe. The animals gotta be safe while I have my joy. There's certain ones I can't grow. I can't grow my own month plant. Like my birthday plant is a lily of the valley, and I love them. They're so beautiful. I did buy myself a lily of the valley. I should have left it in the grow pot, because I took it out of the grow pot and planted it in another one, and I think that I killed it that way. But I killed my lily of the valley, and it is so beautiful when they have those little bell flowers. They're so beautiful. But I couldn't keep it alive. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to try again. You know, I'm going to probably try again. Kind of putting all them plants together here. You guys can't see all them plants right here. There's these 3. This one I'm probably going to replant it. Here's some ones that are rooting. I'm probably going to find some stuff. And then I do replanting too. So all of those plants, they got to go somewhere. I can't leave them on the coffee table. I mean, they kind of look nice there, but I think the cat would bother them there, especially this little girl here. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Let's say hi. Come say hi. She's my little princess. She's my little princess. My pretty kitty. She's so delicate and she's so light and fluffy. She's light and fluffy. She mama girl. And your mama's big girl. Yeah, Shelby. Every time I talk about a little girl, my girl, she always has to come. Because I have 2 little girls. I have a doggy and a kitty. And there's my doggy. And this is how I hold her while I'm making coffee. Like, I hold her like this when I'm making coffee. And she just chills on my shoulder like that. Yeah. She's trying to get up. She's trying to climb right now. See? See her leg? She's trying to get away. Trying to get away. Stop. Stop running away. Come back. Come back. Don't leave, Mama. Don't leave, Mama. You're my baby. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm going to put a little harness on her. I have one. I have a little brew harness. I'm going to put it on her and start taking her outside. Taking her outside and see if she likes outside. Oh, yeah. And then I got this one here. This one here is a mess. This one here needs to be cleaned. Oh. But yeah, I should not focus on cleaning the plants right now. I should just focus on organizing everything else and then going afterwards and doing the plant, like cleaning them up and stuff. And putting my phone right above my picture that says, "For with God, nothing shall be impossible." And it has an emerald on the cross. See? Oh, and then I hit my head on that. Where's everybody tonight? Where's Kenneth? And get Kenny on my live and get Kenny laughing. He's probably all laughed out. All laughed out. Okay. I think over there is where I'm gonna put this plant right now. I'm stepping over my doggy. I want to get sewing again too soon. I want to get sewing. I want to make some skirts that I have started. Skirts. I might move the bed over this way more. But I'll do that after because I'm not going to be doing it while I'm live. That's a lot of work. The leaves, if I can, I just take it right in the shower and I just use the shower head and I just, but if they have like, if I find that they have like mites or anything like that, or if I think they have mites, I'll use a little bit of dish soap, which is like that Dawn dish soap. I'll use a little dish soap and a little bit of some kind of oil, like so I use tea tree oil because they didn't have neem oil. They say to use neem oil. Neem oil is safe. I haven't got any right now. So to do that right now, I just use a little bit of tea tree oil. And that hasn't killed my plants. But also what I did is I used the tea tree oil on the tree, especially the lemon tree, because I didn't want it to die. So I used the tea tree oil and stuff on there with the soap and I sprayed it off and underneath the leaves and stuff and left it like that for a bit. And then I used the shower head and I sprayed it all off. So first killed them and then sprayed it off. But I haven't had any problems with my plants, but I do want to get that stuff where you can spray it right on your plant and you can get it on Amazon. And it's 3 things. It's like peroxide, but it has to be a certain kind of peroxide and it has to be a certain kind. So they sell it in a kit this guy did a review on it, and he was showing that he was spraying up whole plant, and it would kill the eggs, everything from the insect. Sonia, you are my I was that girl. I was sitting beside my mom once when I was young, and my mom would sew, and especially for Christmas, she would have so many orders in from people, and she would sometimes there was like there's Mennonite German people that had like 12 boys and 6 girls or whatever. I don't know. Just use an example. They had a lot of kids, and she would make like shirts and pants. One year she made shirts and pants. I think there was 12 sizes she did. She did from baby size to father size. She made all the vaquero shirts. The one that with the with the pockets, with the thingies, and and with the things here with the. Oh, you're from that area, so the vaquero shirts, right? So she made those, and they're like dress shirts but different, right? So she made them, and then she made like the dress pants, and they were all meant for Christmas for this family. And I'd sit there and watch her. So I would sit there and watch her sew. Yeah, I can still see it. My mom sitting there. She'd have like sometimes, because she had kidney problems, and then she would have like a beer a day sometimes. So she would have like a beer with her clamato juice mix sitting there and sewing. So I would watch. And now I'm pretty much the only one out of the family that still likes to sew, out of the girls. I'm the one that likes all the stuff that my parents used to do. Like that's kind of what I'm doing in my house right now. Kind of makes you feel like you're in that time again when things were good. Our family was always working in the house, so I'm trying to install that in my kids. Like start helping me do the things in the house, start doing crafts with me, because we were always helping my parents. But anyways, yeah. But even if they don't want to help me and they don't want to do, they can watch me later when I'm at the Grand Canyon hanging out with my friends and they miss their mom. They can go on YouTube and they can watch what mom does when she needs to clear up space and stuff and do stuff. And I can inspire them through the video. Because like I learned from watching, so my kids don't want to do with me, so they can watch and then learn from that. And then I don't feel like I've wasted my whole like everything and they haven't learned anything. Oh, that's my ex. He drank clamato juice with beer occasionally. Yeah, my mom did it for kidney. Her doctor told her that would be good, so she did it. For her kidney problems that she used to have. I need a coffee. I need a Daf to Daf. So Native Americans, coffee means coffee. It means Daf to Daf. Oh, there is no Daf to Daf. My son took the last one. I gotta make coffee. Dang. Hold on. I need a dishcloth. And today to do cleaning, I just used to clean out my, to wipe down things in my house. I just use a little bit of vinegar and I use the Dawn dish soap, but this time I got the apple one. So it smells like apples. Apples, oranges, and bananas. Oh yeah, mangoes. Mango is my favorite fruit, if you want to know. Mango is my absolute favorite fruit. And if I could have a mango a day, I would totally have a mango a day. But they're like $1 here for a damn mango, or $2, I think sometimes. Probably not, probably $2 a mango now. Same with avocado. Like if I eat avocado, I never throw the stone out. I always try to grow it, but I only eat avocado here and there, but I'm going to start eating more healthier and I'm going to start eating more fruit and vegetables. My doctor told me so. And she told me that she's going to help me. She says that I probably qualify for a dietary supplement so that I can get a little bit of extra on my check each month, that I can buy more fruit and vegetables for myself, or like to pay for like, my creams that are not covered. So hopefully I'll be able to afford to buy like fruits and vegetables. Oh, yes, watermelon is so awesome, especially in a hot day when you don't feel like eating. Watermelon, oh yeah. Because she asked me if I drink water, and I'm like, guilty to say not so much. And kind of my dad, he never really drank a lot of water either. My dad drank a lot of pop, and I'm the opposite. I drink a lot of coffee. And I got that from my mom. She drank a lot of coffee. And coffee seems to be like the cheapest drink, That's something you can always have around. Like if someone comes over, you can always at least offer them a coffee. I think that's kind of like became tradition because of that. Like coffee is like cheaper than anything else, right? I used to have alcohol in my house all the time, but I don't really drink it. Like, and I don't really have people over to drink. People that come over usually don't drink. They usually drink coffee. A lot of my friends drink coffee and smoke doobies. So coffees and doobies go together. But I want to start doing more different things. Like, oh, I got hooked this weekend. I got hooked on like drinking ice cream floats. Oh, it's so good. My son bought this ice cream, and it was really good. The float was really good with this ice cream right here. We got Chapman's ice cream, but he got the caramel one, the caramel swirl one. Oh, that with some root beer. So good. And then he got brownies. He got chocolate brownie one too. And it was good with A&W pop. It was good. But I don't want to start drinking pop. I know that there's one of the root beers that doesn't have caffeine. I know that. But if I don't get my caffeine, I'm a miserable person. I need to have my coffee in the morning before I start doing anything. I want to do baking this week. My son did all the dishes this morning. So he did all the dishes from the weekend. So I now have a clean counter, and I just wanted to finish up cleaning the rest of the living room and stuff, so that way I can do cooking, cleaning this week. And I might make some videos because I have some extra memory. My son gave me a memory card, and now I got to put my phone on too. Now I actually have my little tiny phone, but I can't go online with it too much because it gets hot. It's one of those little LG phones. It's a cheap one, I think. But I'm going to use it to probably do some recording. I might have to work on the camera lighting or the settings of the camera, because it looks a little orangey, that color. But I might use that little camera to go out and do like readings out in nature for you guys. I have to go do at least 3 readings at least 4 readings I have to go do in nature for people right now. So I'm going to do it. Today was a little bit cold out what time I woke up, and it was raining again today, and they cut the grass today. So if I want to go sit outside tomorrow, and it's nice. I can because they cut the grass today, so nobody's gonna come and tell me to move like they did last time. I tried to record a reading outside, and then I was told to move right in the middle of the reading because they had to cut the grass. Oh, and I got a bunch of carrots, so I'm gonna make some carrot cake. Yes, I need to drink more water. Iced coffee is awesome too. I do actually have ice cubes, coffee ice cubes, when I don't want to throw my coffee out and I make a pot or whatever. And then, Nick goes to sleep or something, and then I have a whole pot of coffee. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were going to sleep. And so then I'll put it in ice cube trays and I put it in the freezer. And then when I want to make iced coffees, I'll make that I'll make coffee, sugar, and vanilla mixed together with a little bit of water. And then I'll use those ice cubes, put the ice cubes in there. And if I want to use it and make an ice cap, then I'll use the blender. But if I want to make an iced coffee, I'll just use those ice cubes to put in the coffee to make the iced coffee. And then I'll do the iced coffee. Actually, I have a video on here on how I make my iced coffee. So yeah, I put vanilla in my iced coffee. And I put sugar, vanilla, and milk. I make it with milk. Yeah. But I think that's how they were made anyway. But I like my own ice caps at home better than the ones from Tim Hortons, because then I know I'm making them. But I actually have this coffee here for that. So this coffee, the instant coffee, works better for the cold coffees. But you still have to mix it with hot water. So I just use like a tiny bit of hot water, and then I mix the coffee almost syrupy, and then I put the sugar in with the coffee, and then I'll mix the cold milk with the ice. That's pretty easy. But now, since you said that, I almost want an iced coffee. I could make one. Maybe I'll make one each. I'll just use a little bit of that coffee and add a little bit of that one to make it a little bit stronger. And then use my milk. And I'll throw a little ice cream in there. I'll throw a little chocolate brownie ice cream in there. And we'll just like make whatever. And you know what? The other day I ate, you're making me think about food. The other day I ate strawberry ice cream with Fruit Loops. It's really good. You guys should all try it. I'll try it. And I bet you. And my sister's like, that sounds like a pothead kind of food. That sounds like a stoner's kind of food. And I'm like, even if you were not a stoner, you'd still like that. Strawberry ice cream with Fruit Loops, because it's fruit too. So I thought of it, and it's actually good. I'm a little weird, but it's okay. We all a little weird. We all have our own kind of weird, right? So we just got to find the right people that have our kind of weird. Oh. Okay, Anna, just get to work. I'm pretty much done. See, I'm pretty much done. It's got to clear the bed and clear that spot on the floor, which is basically crafts that are going to go on that shelf, maybe. And I'm just trying to figure out where to put the shelf. I think I'm going to put it right there. Yeah. Yeah, I answer myself. Oh, we got to do this. I got these big bones for my dog, and this is as far as she went with them. Stop. Come and be my roommate. I'll hear you to take care of me. All right, I'll be your roommate, and I'll take care of you. So like I'll massage your feet, you massage mine. Yeah, kind of thing. I need my back rub. You rub my back, I rub your back. All right. Sounds good. Deal. I could use somebody like that, yes. I gotta water this plant too. Look at this one's kind of looking sad. I'm always stepping over my dog. Yesterday, I actually ran into her. Like I stepped on her tail or something. And it was like dark. I couldn't see anything. I'm like, she lays right where you walk. Like she has a habit of laying right on the carpet where you walk. And I'm just like, why do you keep doing that? I don't know where everybody is tonight. Nobody's here. Like, that's just so weird that I come live and I actually shared me out on my other channel and nobody even here. It's like they're popping in and out, just like finally like she's doing work. We don't want to do no, we don't want to work, so we don't want to watch. Because I get that. Like I'm not in the mood. Most people wouldn't want to do this at night, but I do. I'm different like that. I like doing things at night when everybody else is quiet and sleeping or something. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on in case, unless more people come in. Well, I might, 12. Is Ron on yet? Might get off of here and pop in there and say hello. Take a break. But no, I don't want to take a break. I want to get finished. Okay, so I got to move all these plants over here. I get talking and then I forget where I was, what I was doing. Oh, I found the colors of my camper, the colors I'm going to use my camper, these two. These two are the colors that are going to be the colors of my camper. So I got my color palettes already. So because I'm doing the darker orange, I was going to use this one, this turquoise, but there is lighter turquoise. I might change my mind. Let me see. I might change my mind and do this blue instead of this one. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is the blue I want with this orange. My camper. I've had this for so long. It's kind of like gel stuff in here too. Yeah, my avocados are doing really well. My avocado trees is doing well. This one, and then here's the baby. Here's the baby. Trying to set you up in here. Just kind of tip it over all the way over again. All I can smell is basil right now. This is what I'm going to do. So that way, so I put the shelf over here. And then we got the light over here, so I can put plants in here. Plants in there, and lots of light coming in there from that light, so I can put plants up here too. And it kind of covers. So I'm going to move the bed that way more. I think I might move the bed this way, the long way. I'm not going to do that while I'm here. To move the bed, I'm going to do that after I get off of here. Seriously, I'm trying to get rid of everything. I live on the road. You have inspired me to clean up. Okay, I'm going to Ron's. Thanks. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I need to get rid of a lot too. And this is helping me go through it and in my mind too while I'm doing it is what am I really attached to? What am I not attached to? What can I let go? You know, if I get rid of a lot of stuff, I can also gain a little bit of money from it, right? And then it can help me on my trip, right? It can help me with something I'm going to need to go is by getting rid of stuff, selling some of my stuff in my home. But I do want to keep I don't want to do it full time. I want to go visit, but I want to start like that. And I still want to keep my homestead for now. And I'll just get someone to come and house sit while I'm not here. Someone that's good with plants because I need my plants watered, and my animals taken care of. If I leave the country and go to the States, then I need someone to look after my animals while I'm gone. And I need someone that is good for my animals. So I gotta have the place where someone can be for them. Someone can be there for them. But yeah. Yes, and I want to bring you guys some plants. Like, I don't think I can send them, like, I can send you guys, like, cuttings with, like, you know, where you wrap them in, like, wet cloth and then you in a bag, and that's what's keeping them alive through the travels. But that's kind of iffy. You know, plants kind of look damaged when they come like that. I've seen people doing unboxing and plants that they've ordered online. And so I want to actually be there to, like, hand it to someone. So yeah, and that's why I keep some of my small plants in the little things for the people that I want to give plants to, and also for my camper, like these, like, you know, where you can just have a little shelf and put plants in a shelf, and you can put little shelves in your campers and have plants, like especially the money plants. You can have them and they can hang down, you know, and when you have little ones like this, they don't require a lot of water either, because, you know, you only have a little bit of where you have to water them. But yeah, you have a little bit of green wherever you go. So I definitely want to share my luck. I give my sisters all a mother plant for the holidays. See, I got a bunch. And I started with one. I started with one. But yeah. All right, I'm going to get out of here, and then I'm probably going to maybe come live later when it's all done and just kind of do a show what I've done, and then get off. Like, not tonight, but probably tomorrow. Show you guys what I've done and the finished product of what I've done. So I'm going to get out of here now so I can actually get some more work done, because I've done a lot of talking and not so much working. So thank you for being here, Gypsy, and Gypsy. Fairy Dust, thank you for being here. But you are like a gypsy, and I'm like a gypsy. And thank you, JB, for coming to hang out too. And anybody else that watched in the background, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all, and God bless y'all, and like, share, and subscribe. Bye.